Hey guys, I'm back and it's Friday evening, and I just got off. Well, I got off work a couple hours ago. Just had to take care of some stuff, but we're here to do an overview of this All Out War. Yeah, just plain All Out War. Nothing special. No, nothing special, especially this Jackson being offered. But we will talk about him in the overview when we take a look at the prizes. But before we get started with this overview, I'm gonna do a shout out. Do a shout out for Demise Karma. He's a guy from my region. Cool guy. He's also in my brother faction, Nightwalkers, and talk to him. I talked to him in game, and very cool guy and a guy with an awesome roster. Very good. He has very good cards, great cards in his roster, and I faced him a couple times. Very good opponent. Very hard to face some of his teams setups, and I remember he was difficult to go against when I was in my mid faction. Legends Never Die, and. I want to give that guy a shout out. Hey, shout out to you, Demise Karma. So let's go ahead and take a look at these prizes. Take a look at these prizes, and we'll start off by taking a look at Jackson. Yeah, plain. Yeah, and I say plain. 4-star in disguise. Yeah, he's a 4-star disguised as a 5-star. Yeah, personas rebel. He's a strong trait, and he's okay, early 30s. Yeah, okay. Doesn't look like it. And he used to be a firefighter. And his stats, yeah, let's take a look at his stats. Maxed out is 817. 17 points above that 800. His attack defense, though, is 15 points below that 800 at 785. His HP is 1079. 21 points below that 1100. His stats, it's an attacker stats. So I'm kind of confused because his AR Spirited Rally, yeah, it's a 56 AP. Turn 2 with a command, turn 3 without, and all teammates regain 50% of their max HP. Recover from attack penalties and defense penalties. Nothing else. Nothing else. He doesn't give anything else, and that's pretty bad for an AR being 56 AP. Pure healing. You don't see a lot of pure healers. Most of the healers that's coming out or has been out now. I could say back then. Maybe 8 months ago, 7 months ago. A year ago. Healers like this, okay, they're acceptable, but now, and you could tell because that new Pete, yeah, heals and buffs. That new Morgan heals and buffs. Even that new Rick that with the heal over time, he attacks and heals. So pure healers, no, you don't see them. No, they Scopely don't make them anymore, but they do make them for war prices. Like I said, Scopely, they don't want to give any good cards, and this was expected. This was expected, but I didn't expect it to be this terrible. Pure healers, they don't fit in this game anymore. Not in this, not in the way the game plays. Healers, they have to give more than just this. And unfortunately, he does remove attack penalties or defense penalties, but he doesn't remove stun, impair, or bleeding. He doesn't. He just removes those two things, those two penalties, and unfortunately, he does heal 50%, but it's a 56 AP. If he's gonna be a pure healer, just heal. They should have at least made it 44 or 45 AP. So I'm very disappointed with his AR, and it doesn't match his stats because he has attacker stats. Stats of someone who would attack in his AR. He just heals. So they should have bumped up his defense and his HP. One of the other. It should have been a lot higher. So his leader skill. Let's take a look at his leader skill. It's just like Blue Dwight and it's just like Tyrese. But he is a very inferior card to those two because those two cards right there, the Tyrese, he heals for 40% and he buffs for 80% defense for 2 turns. That's a powerful AR. So he has that leader skill plus that powerful AR. Now let's take a look at Blue Dwight. Blue Dwight, he has the same leader skill for tough, but his AR is one of the best ARs in the game. Line of enemies for 400 damage, and he gives a negative 70% attack to those line of enemies. So he has an awesome AR to go along with the leader skill. This Jackson has the leader skill. It's all for only green, only for green, but he does not have an AR to that's that great. He just heals, and yeah, I don't like this combination. I don't like this. I don't like this card in general. I think he's a terrible card, and I don't know why Scopely is doing this. I don't think it's I don't think I don't think it makes anybody happy at all to see prizes being given out like this, because he is definitely not for 5-star worthy. And the thing is, when you think of 5-star, you think of a great card, because it's a 5-star. He is supposed to be that epic, but there's nothing epic about this Jackson. He is not epic at all, and I highly doubt that they would ever try to sell this card, because they know he will not sell. And I could say again that Pete, that Morgan, and that new Rick, that's an example of a healer right now in this game. Those are the type of healers that people want. So yeah, Scopely, you need to go back into the drawing board. You guys need to go back and revise. Well, you need to start putting out decent cards. At least give decent cards for this war, because this is your main event. Make these 5-stars worthy of rank 1 in your main event, which is All Out War. So yeah, this is Jackson, not a great card at all. And but I do like this bag, this Ultra or Elite bag, because there are no other items other than the main ones, the ones people want. Yes, there's a flak or beanie, but it's also walkie or school bag. So it's only these 4 that's in there. So you have a higher chance of getting the school bag or the walkie, but do not be fooled, because as you know, when it comes to bags like this, that this has a higher rate of you opening these flak or beanie. But I'm glad that there's nothing else, and you may get lucky enough to get either walkie or school bag. So rank 1 will be receiving 3 of those. And then there's this crate of 5-star tokens, which is not a high amount. 500 being the highest and 250 being the lowest. It's not that high, but at the same time, they're giving 3 of them to everybody. All the brackets will be receiving 5-star tokens, those 3 great crates. It doesn't lower, everybody gets 3 crates. So I do think that the bag is nice. I do like the bag, and okay, this is okay. Wish it was a little higher, but this is perfectly fine, I guess. I guess if they're giving him away, yeah, I guess this is okay. But yeah, rank 2. Now let's take a look at rank 2, and this caught me by surprise. I didn't expect them to put her as rank 2. I thought they were gonna find a card that's in the SD and put them as rank 2, but they put this card. They put this card as rank 2. Maribel, yes, she is not that old. She's a couple months old, and yeah, I'm very surprised they put her there, because I guarantee if they put a ×2 in the Premier Recruits for this card, people will do pulls for her. And I don't know whether it's because of her AR or special skill, or just the fact that yeah, it's Maribel. Yeah, this card is a very sexy card, sexy looking card. But yeah, she's a Personas hunter, and the trait is red, as alert. And her stats, let's take a look at her stats. 751 for attack, very very low, below average, below average. And her defense though is 6 points above that 800, so defense is not that bad, it's pretty good. And her HP is pretty good, it's 1150. So stats, okay, this kind of makes sense. Her HP is high, her defense is high, so her attack, it's okay, because she's not really an attacker. Yeah, so yeah, Jackson, you need to learn from this. This is the way your stats supposed to be. So yeah, her Her AR, Diversionary Tactics. Yes, it's a 58 AP. In order for it to be a turn 2, you're going to need to have a weapon with a huge AP gain or a leader skill, a leader like Romanov. Yeah, Romanov, or that card they might put out, that new card that's in the roadmap, Magna. Yeah, she does a very large AP gain for red alerts. So you'll need a card like that. If you don't use a very huge or a huge AP gain weapon. So yeah, her AR, it stuns 4 enemies for 1 turn. So how powerful is this? Yeah, it's pretty. I don't have this card, so I can imagine it be pretty effective on offense. Defense, on the other hand, because there are hardly any, not a lot of people have Romanov, and nobody has that Magna yet, so it's not that effective. I hardly ever see it go off on defense when I'm going against a card that's on defense, with her on the team. But I can imagine on offense it being more useful. At the same time, if the AR does not go off, she is a command specialist in a lot of cards. A lot of command specialist skill is a pretty useful, a very, very useful specialist skill. So if anything else, a lot of people will use her for this. So this Maribel, yeah, is rank 2. Oh, I think she's a rank 1 worthy card. If she was for a raid tournament, rank 1, a lot of people will go for it. If she was rank 1 in a level up, a lot of people will go for it. So rank 2, you guys, lucky guys. You are one lucky guy to get, to have a girl like this. Yeah. This Maribel's pretty good. I do like this card, and I do believe that a lot of factions will stall and try to land in this ranking, this rank 2, to get this Maribel. So what else do they get? They'll only receive 2 bags of this, either school bags, walkies, or flak or beanie. Not too bad. Now rank 3 will be receiving Green Dwight, All Out War Dwight. Yeah, All Out War Dwight, and his persona is a rebel. He is a fat, strong trait. He's green, and his attack 809, not too bad, and his defense 769, pretty low. Yeah, below average, and his HP though is right there at 1101. His AR killing strike is a hurt and heal. Unfortunately, it's 76 AP. It takes a pretty pretty good time. It takes a pretty long time. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, for it to fire off, but it does deal 500% damage to one enemy, and teammates regain 35% of their max HP. So yes, he is a pretty old card, especially compared to that Green Jesus, that command specialist Green Jesus, which has a better AR. It's a lot faster. It's a turn 2, and it does heal more and does more damage. But this Dwight, I do think he's pretty decent. I won't say he's terrible, but I do think he's a pretty decent card. Now his specialist skill is Lifesteal, which is it's pretty good because he will most likely one shot a lot of yellows. So he'll be able to regain 20% of his max HP per kill. So this card, is he worthy of rank 3? Yes, I do believe he is worthy of rank 3. Hey, better than Vernon. Yeah, he's better than Vernon. He's better than that Zeke. I think Zeke was being offered as 3rd, I believe. But they'll only receive 1 bag of this, and they'll get those tokens in the bottom. So 4 to 6, this bracket, they'll be receiving, just like last war, 2,500 5-star tokens. Awesome. That's only 1/4 to do a pull. Hey, I wouldn't mind getting that. And what else do they get? They will get 2 crates of either flak or beanie. No walkie, no school bag, but that's not too bad. Don't have to worry about getting maps or gas masks. And they'll get those 3 crates of 5-star tokens. Now 7 to 15, unfortunately, they will be getting a big drop. Lose 2,000 and only get 500. And not only that, they'll only receive elite rare gear, and unfortunately these 6 items have been included in this crate, though some people may need these stuff, but I know a lot of people are really after the flak or beanie, but they'll be receiving 2 crates of that. Now 16 to 60, they will get an even bigger drop. They won't even get half what you need to do a 4-star pull. Come on, Scopely, just give these guys enough to do the pull, or get close to do the pull. These are 4 stars. you give 4 stars free in the roadmaps. You should be giving them free for war, for participating in war. Nobody does pulls to get 4 stars, so they really don't have that high of a value. So just give them away. These guys need it. Give them a chance. Let them get better in the game. Give them good 4 stars so they can, or chance for good 4 stars so they can improve and they can move up in rank. Help them out so they can move up and maybe get lucky enough to get these brackets. But with you only giving them 500, you're making them struggle. You're trying to force them to spend money, and that's no good. This is not good. Just give them enough to do the pull. What else do they get? They'll get that crate of elite gear, only one. So these are the prizes. These are the prizes for this war right now, this all-out war. And this Jackson, he's terrible. So it should say Jackson, the terrible 4-star in, dressed up with this this I mean to say Jackson, the 4-star in disguise. Yeah, 4-star in disguise, because he is not. He, to me, if he didn't have that 5th star, right under his this, his level, this level 80, and it was just 4-star, I would believe it, because he's not worthy of being considered a 5-star. But this Maribel, yeah, I do think this is a pretty good card. And he's pretty decent. So this war, I wish you guys luck on the bracket. Like always, I wish you guys the best of luck to land in where you want, or your faction wants to land in. And this it's Friday and it started early, so this will most likely end towards the end of Sunday, which I do like. I am happy, because I do not like it when it goes into Monday. Like that last war, yeah, it dug into Monday, and I didn't like that at all. So this one, I'm gonna pretty much enjoy it. This weekend, I'm gonna go and have fun. I'm gonna just forget about these prizes, forget about that Jackson, and just war. Yeah, go all out. And I hope you guys enjoy your war weekend. And I'll come back with some uploads of some war battles, like I usually do during war weekend. But yeah, I'm gonna end this upload for now. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching this. Yeah, to my subscribers, new, old, and current. Yeah, hope you guys have a fun Friday. Yeah, just remember, yeah, it's war, but don't forget, it's Friday evening. Go out and have some fun. Yeah, enjoy Friday. War, yeah, go ahead and join a couple battles. But hey, real life, yeah, enjoy real life. Yeah, get your mind off that Jackson. Yeah, drink a couple beers, just forget about this Jackson. And yeah, and then when you have your hangover, yeah, let your headache absorb how terrible this card is. But that's all I got for this upload, and I'll see you guys later. All right, bye.